Do you guys see this here, this window? You see this anechoic window right here?
Yeah.
This anechoic window is called systolic window. That's the name of this window. It's called what? Systolic window. This window actually tells me the flow is normal. It's laminar. There's no stenosis. So what's going to happen is, if I increase my gain, there's Doppler gain. Let's get it one back one more time. Look what's going to happen. Okay. Let's make it bigger for you guys to see it. Now, do you guys see the systolic window?
Yes.
Okay, good. Let me increase my gain. Look what's going to happen. No window. So what happened here? Here, I have exactly. I have systolic window here. What happened to it? It's gone. There's no systolic window. So what's the reason is? Why I lost the systolic window? Because there's too much. When you see the background here? It is what? Black. That's good. Here the background is what? White. Not good. Too much gain. And the problem is when you increase your gain, what happened here to the systolic window? It's gone. You're filling it in. When you're filling in the systolic window, that's it. It's like indicates if there's a stenosis, but it's just a fake stenosis, right, Tori?
Yeah, mistake.
All right, mistake. So keep an eye on this. You don't want the gain too high. What's the proper gain? Doppler gain should be the background of the waveform should be what? Black. That's another knob we did. It's called what? Doppler gain. Now, go ahead and give me the waveform. I mean the carotids. Very good. All right, very good. Now we're going to do what? So, look at this one here. Why the waveform's kind of like upside down? What should I do? Flip it.
Invert it.
Invert it. See that? Invert it. Now, there's a sweep knob or button on the machine. It's called sweep. Sweep does what? Control the speed of the waveform. You can make it faster or slower. Very good. Now watch. What happened to it? Okay, now it's normal. That's what's called normal. Now we're going to slow it down. You see it? It's too slow. Back to normal. Now we're going to do it faster. Watch. What do you think the benefits of sweep, besides controlling the speed of the waveform? When I made it faster a little bit, do you see more details? Yes. So you're stretching it out what? The waveform itself. So you can see more details of the systolic and diastolic. Let's say the patient has tachycardia or bradycardia. Do you like the waveform to be close to each other? No. I want to stretch it out a little bit so you control it. So you can stretch it, and you can get it what? Put it together, closer to each other. Good. Now, got a lot of enemies. All right, let me invert.
Get it recorded, Dr. Simon.
All right. You guys should tell
We
me.
have a lot of enemies.
All right. Look at this one here. It's too fast? Yes. I'll slow it down back to normal. It's called sweep. But do you want it this way? No. It's too slow. This is in case of the patient, let's say the patient has a bradycardia, the heart is really pumping really... Tachycardia. No, this is when they have tachycardia, when they go fast. That's how it's appear. That's when the patient has tachycardia. If the patient has a bradycardia, it's going to go like this. Okay? Now, let's go back to normal. So, what did we talk about?
I have a question, sorry. Where can you see the increase or decrease on the scale? Is it on the screen at all, or just by looking at it?
Just by looking at it.
Okay. I just want to see if there's another number I need to remember on there.
Yeah. Now, what are the knobs we talked about it so far?
Scale.
Scale,
Invert, sweep.
invert, sweep. What do we call this line? It's the baseline. What about when we make it bright, too much bright? What do we call this?
Gain.
Doppler gain. Because remember, we have how many gains? Three. There's overall gain, the black and white. There's color gain, and there's Doppler gain. Doppler gain can train the gain of the strength of the waveform. Color gain can train the strength of the color on the screen. So be careful which gain you're talking about. All right. Now, there's filter. Look what's going to happen, guys. What's a filter here? The filter here is 2. Change the filter. Yeah, 3. Okay. Look up 5. Let me drop it down to 1. This is 1. I'm going to go back right away to 5. What's the difference between 1? Look at this one here. That's a 1. Filter here is 1. And here, I increase it up to 5 here. What do you see the difference? Here, we have got some noise because I didn't filter that much. Here, I filtered too much, but the problem is when you increase your filter really that high or that much, what's going to happen is the waveform is not going to start from the baseline. You're going to have a gap here. See this gap? You have a gap here. So I'm deleting a lot of information. So when I see there's a space, when I see the waveform is not, look at the waveform here. The waveform doesn't start from the baseline. Here the waveform starts from the baseline. I want the waveform to start from the baseline. So I don't want the filter too low. I don't want the filter to be what? Too high. In the middle, be average.
So 3.
3, 2. Okay? So filter. Now, another things we didn't really list it there, but it's going to be common too when you do, there's something we call gate size. Let me put the cursor. Alright, this is the cursor right here, guys. Do you see the equal sign? What's the name of the equal sign? Gate, or sample volume. Some people they call it